meters, the world and American records held by Butch Reynolds, 43.29. The summer before the Olympic Games in Korea, a few weeks before that race where he was the silver medalist. And here's our lane assignments. In lane 2, Gabriel Luke. In 3, Andrew Valman. Antonio McKay in lane 4. Steve Lewis in 5. Clarence Daniel in 6. Tim Simon in 7. In lane 8, Larry Gardner, and last year's champion and the best time in the world last year out in lane 9. A terrible lane draw for Antonio Pettigrew.
Well, I think all the action should be in the middle of the track. And in lanes 5, 6, and 7 there, Steve Lewis, the Olympic champion in 1984, just won the NCAA championships, Dwight.
He's had some trouble with some injuries over the last 2 years. Clarence Daniel, who looked outstanding in the semifinals yesterday, he will have something to say to Steve Lewis during this race. And Tim Simon, who looked really very good in the semifinal yesterday, and it was just a matter of him doing well in a final.
It's his first race of the outdoor season yesterday. In fact, he didn't run it all indoors either. He's a medical student at Howard University, a first-year medical student. Been a little busy with his studies, he said.
Got a lot of experience last year running in Europe after a very good finish at the TAC Nationals last year. But Antonio Pettigrew, terrible lane draw for him. He would have, if he'd run better in the semifinal, he wouldn't have ended up in lane 9. Okay, it'll be Luke in 2, Valman in 3, McKay in 4, Lewis in 5, Daniel in 6, Simon in 7, Gardner in 8, and Pettigrew out in 9. And in lane 7, Tim Simon moving nicely, as is Clarence Daniel just inside him in lane 6.
Yeah, but Steve Lewis is going with them. Earlier this year, Lewis was saying he couldn't go out as fast as usual because he was not confident in his leg, wanted to have a big surge around this turn, but he's right there, Dwight.
John Smith said that he was going to warm Steve Lewis up for a little bit longer because it's getting cold tonight. Steve Lewis looking very good here in the final turn. He's in lane 5. He is lifting nicely down the home stretch. It looks like it's going to be all Steve Lewis. It's just a matter of who will come up for second. Tim Simon out in lane 7 trying to stave off Clarence Daniel, and he does so. It'll be Steve Lewis, Tim Simon, and Clarence Daniel, and Steve Lewis winning this race. There is a foul in lane 4. That's Antonio McKay, who earlier this season was banned for 3 months for an over-the-counter medication. He was able to be reinstated because he said he and his doctor didn't know about it. But Steve Lewis, from the beginning, looking very strong, Craig.
Well, he's such a great big meet competitor. Won the Olympics at age 19 when no one expected that he could. And here he ran the kind of race that people said he couldn't run. He ran hard from the beginning, shadowed the early moves of Tim Simon and Clarence Daniel, and then was just so strong down the home stretch.
His unofficial time of 44.78. It's his fastest time of the year, and he wins the NCAA championships as well as the outdoor championships here. When we come back to Southern California,